Hi there, it's Sam from Pootles.co.uk. Thank you very much for joining me today. Today's project is this one. It looks plain and unassuming, but pretty patterns on the sides. I love this style of box. I've made it a couple of times before, but it's lovely to make, and you can get 2 of these from a sheet of cardstock, and then you just need scraps of paper for the sides. So that's all you need for the cardstock. That's all you need for the paper, and a little bit of decoration and some ribbon, and it's made. But it's a good size. It finishes up at 4 inches by 4.5 inches by 2 inches, which is 10 centimetres by 11.5 by 5. So really good size, but minimal supplies. Oh, that rhymed. Was not intentional. So, okay, this one was made with the new soft succulent, and then Highland heather on here, and then matching paper, or paper from that sweet, hand penned, couldn't think for the name for a second. I've got a slightly different paper, and I've brought in Highland heather because that's this lovely lilac. It's not the fresh freesia, that's a bit pinkier. It's Highland heather. Okay, so piece of cardstock, 4 by 11 inches, hence why you can get 2 from a sheet of cardstock, 10 by 28 centimetres, and you're going to score only on the long side at 4.5 and 6.5 inches, which is 11.5 and 16.5 centimetres. Then you need 2 panels for the sides that are 5 inches long by 3 inches wide, which in metric is 13 by 8, and you score it at half an inch on 3 of the sides, but you need to not score on one of the short sides. So half an inch, oopsie, and then half an inch. So you're not scoring on that 4th short side. So I'm going to take my half inch from the other end, because that makes life easier. Okay. Very simple to put together. Just burnish that. And then you burnish the sides that you did score. This is such a gorgeous sweet. It's going to be so popular. Oh, yes. I'm trying to think what day of the week we're on. We're on a Wednesday, so the catalogue went live yesterday. Did you buy it? Okay, so where are my snips? Here they are. So down where we've got this score line here, there's a little square there and there. And you just take them away, and I find it easiest just to do that, because I've got a mitre anyway. I'm going to mitre a little bit there and a little bit there. You don't have to be as exaggerated as that if you don't want to be. I'll do a slightly less exaggerated one on this one and show you that it's not going to make any difference. I'm just, time poor, so I just, speedy gets it done. Okay, so however you choose to cut is absolutely fine. It's entirely up to you. Right, liquid glue will be your saviour for this. So I'm going to put some on this bottom tab here. And then what I'm doing is I'm lining up this slap bang in the middle, and then I'm going to push it over, and that's all lined up. And the same on this one, just line it all up, push over, and hold it closed. Hold it closed, hold it down. Okay, so I'm going to run some glue along this side. This one not so easy. You have to kind of be eyeballing everywhere all at the same time to make sure you've got that lined up, and then just push down firmly. Super easy. It really is. I'm going to put some glue on this one. Oops, oh, splodged too much. Let's spread that out a bit. And And then come round and line up again. Oopsie, that's why we use liquid glue. And again, just push down firmly. And I'm going to put some glue on this one. This is not one of those jobs where you can, you know, get your adhesive on everything all in one go. You have to just do it piecemeal, a bit at a time. And then that one's drying. And the last one, just, oh, runaway paper. And once you're happy that's in place, I'm not happy, now I'm happy. And again, you just push that one into place as well and hold it all down to dry. So I'm going to let that fully dry, but you can see it's all lined up beautifully all the way around. So I'm going to let that fully dry while I do some stamping and a little die cutting. So what I've got here is just a simple stamped die cut image. So hand petals and the matching penned flowers. I hope that that's going to fit. Oh yes, that's going to fit just nicely. Grab a block, and I'm going to grab my stays on because this is not blends. That is the stamped images. Very lovely. And on here there's lots of different colours. I'm going to pull out the oh I don't know, what's the other colour, what's that pink? I'm going to have a quick look in my catalogue to see what page hand penned is on. Oh, right at the back of the catalogue, 104 and 105. And see what colours are in it. That says Blushing Bride, so yeah, that would make sense. Okay. Blushing Bride, I need that. I'm going to need that one, that one, that one, both leaves. So blocks in a variety of sizes. It's probably a bit big, it's okay. Get myself all prepped. The other colour I want is the new Soft Succulent. So I'm going to come in first with the Blushing Bride. I'm going to stamp it off and then go there. Now it will line up perfectly. I'm not super worried if it doesn't. It just is what it is. So full strength dark there, and this smaller one stamp off, and we'll go on there, stamp off. Oh, I needed that one as well. You all needed another one. I like this kind of stamped image. It doesn't matter if it's perfect or not. Particularly when I'm filming, I don't mind. I like this because, you know, I can be a bit wibbly at times. And if they fit, they fit, is my philosophy. And if they don't, I'm not worried. There we go. So, I'm going to send all of those that way because that's where my stamping scrub is. I grab my little mini cut and emboss. I love this thing. Have you bought one yet? Go grab one, they're awesome. Oh, so good, so good. Right, and I'm going to get that lined up as much as I can and grab some post-it notes. Found some Mickey Mouse ones in my drawer the other day. Thought, I know what I can use those for. They're too small to write on. I can use them for this. I feel I need a third because any excuse. There we go. And run that through. Click, click, click. Perfect die cut image. I'm going to put this away because you know what I'm going to say. Don't put it down, put it away. And I'm going to grab a ribbon. So I went with the same soft succulent. Now, these are kind of my options of purples. This one's Fresh Freesia, which I don't think will be right. Well, I don't think it will be bad. Actually, it'll be fine. Because this is the Highland Heather, but that's a bit... No, that's okay too. But we'll go with this one. So the front and the back is exactly the same. There's no right or wrong. But you just push your fingers into the sides and just make sure that it's going down like so. And then you grip about, I don't know, about an inch or so. Yeah, about an inch. Why have I got a bit sticking up there? I'm not sure, but I'm going to attack that with a pair of scissors shortly. And then bring your ribbon round and tie a bow. There we go. Trim off the tails, and that bit that is bizarrely popping up, we'll trim that off too. And then some dimensionals on the back. And that, I think, in my opinion, is a very prettily decorated bag. I like to think so anyway. I hope you do too. Thank you ever so much for joining me. Speak to you very soon. Bye.